Okay, our next question is, I want to be a present head teacher, but I'm finding that staff are asking for a quick chat all the time.
Okay.
I can't get any of my work done.
Right.
I want to be a present head, and I don't want to say, no, not now, but I also need to do my job.
Okay. Again, I get it as well. I look back to when I was a head teacher, and to begin with, I was very much like that. And I look back and I can see, just how much of my time was eaten up because I wanted to be present. So obviously wanted to allow opportunities for people to come and speak to me as and when they wanted to, but that would often mean me sacrificing what I had to do. So a couple of things I would say here is, one, you need to be very clear about setting your own boundaries. It's really, really important. Now, I know initially there might be some resistance there, but I can't because it might mean that staff think I'm not present. Far from it. If you are explicit, if you are clear and you explain the reasons as to why, then it's also about prioritising your own time and really giving priority to your needs and what you need to do. And staff can accept that, but I think it's about being explicit about that. I think it's about also recognising when there might be times when you need to work away from school. Again, I know heads feel guilty about that, but let's just quickly look at this thing around guilt. Guilt only occurs when we think we're doing something outside of the norm. So the norm that we have for head teachers is that you're busy, and you're seen to be busy. But part of what we need to do to help you stay well in the role is recognise that busyness does not equate to effectiveness. So once you can get your head around that and recognise that if you're not seen, it doesn't mean that you are slacking. It's about enabling you to do what is necessary. And sometimes you will need time away from the chalk face to do that. You give staff, non-contact time. You also need to give yourself some of that time as well. So I think it's about boundaries, recognising when you can work away from school, and also feeling comfortable, finding ways to be able to say, I really do want to have this chat, but now isn't the right time. Can we come back and arrange another time to do so? And that will take practice, because if you've always got used to saying yes when anyone knocks at your door, or, oh yes, that's okay, pushing your work to one side, you've got used to experiencing yourself in that way. So it will take time. But it can happen, and it will make your life just so much better. So it's really about, I think, recognising that your needs matter, looking at really the habits that serve you well and the habits that don't serve you so well. So as in that question, that I want to be present and I want to be able to have the chat, and that's what I do, then I would say there's probably some habits there then that aren't serving you so well. And then it's looking at those, looking at the impact, looking at the new habits that you want to develop, and then just putting in little action steps to help you achieve that. But also alongside that, looking at what you consciously need to do and explicitly need to do or say with your staff so they understand a different change in your behaviour or your style. And it's not about you letting them down. It's not about you not wanting to be present. So having the conversation at the same time as you're seeking to change your behaviours and your habits.
Perfect, thank you.